Welcome student. Today we starting our study with English subject. Here lesson number 12. Here is a poem. Why English is so hard? Okay. Now we will see the poem. This is the textbook page. Page number 26. Here are 5 stanzas on 26 page number and then last two stanzas on 27 page number. Okay, first we read this poem. Look here. We will begin with a box, and the plural is boxes, but the plural of ox should be oxen, not oxes. You may find a lone mouse or a whole lot of mice. But the plural of house is houses, not highs. Third stanza. If the plural of man is always called main, why shouldn't the plural of pan be called pain? And I speak of a foot, and you show me your feet. But I give you a boot. Would your pair be called beat? That one may be that, and three may be those. Yet the plural of hat would never be hose. Now last two stanzas. The masculine pronouns are he, his, and him. But imagine the feminine she, she's, and shim. So, our English, I think you will all agree, is the trickiest language you ever did see. Okay, this is the 7th stanza of this poem, and we can see that here poet tells us about the grammar of English. Okay, now we will see this poem one by one stanza. I will explain this poem. Now here, first stanza. Okay. We will begin with a box and the plural is boxes. But the plural of ox should be oxen, not oxes. What is here? Here is a grammar. In this poem, English grammar, we have learnt about nouns. Okay. A noun can refer to one and more than one person, animal, place, or things. We all knew about the noun topic. Now, what is the noun? Noun can refer one and more than one person or animal, then place and things. A noun that names one person or animal or place or thing is called a singular noun. Okay, which shows only one animal or one person is a singular noun. A noun that name more than one person, which noun shows more person or thing or animal or places, it's called plural noun. What? Plural noun means singular and plural. We will see in this poem singular and plural. Look here. In the first stanza, the poet is trying to tell us that singular is box. Okay. Singular box and plural of it boxes. But why is the plural of ox is oxen, not oxes? Okay. This question is raised in the mind of poet, and he says that why is the rule different for different words? Okay, in this first stanza we can see that box, boxes, but not the ox and oxes. Okay, so he confused and he says that why here is different rules for different word. Okay, Now we will see the next stanza. You may find a lone mouse or a whole lot of mice, but the plural of house is houses, not highs. Look here. Here again the poet confused. As the mouse is singular and plural is mice, then why the plural of house, not highs? Okay. Here the singular mouse and its plural mice. But when singular is house and its plural is houses, not highs. Okay. Now we'll see the third stanza. If the plural of man is always called men, why shouldn't the plural of pan be called pain? Now look here, the poet is thinking and trying to find out the rules of English related to certain words are different. Okay, here is a different rule or different elements for different words. Now he says the singular is man and its plural is men. Okay, single man and plural is men. But when if the singular is pan, why its plural is pans and not a pen? Okay, it's a good question. When we says man, men, then why we not say pan or pen? Okay, because here a different rule for English grammar. Okay, now we will see the fourth stanza. And I speak of a foot, and you show me your feet. But I give you a boat. Would your pair be called beat? What is here? Here again the poet is totally agreed that English is funny language, but a complicated language. It's a funny but a complicated language. Because why it say? Because singular of foot is feet, but singular is boot. Why the plural not beat but boots? Okay, the poet is here confused. When we say foot, its plural is feet, but when the boot is here in singular, then why its plural is why not its beat? Its plural is boots. Okay, here again he confused. Now fifth stanza we will see that one may be that and there may be those, three may be those, yet the plural of hat would never be hose. Look here. In this stanza the poet tells us that one thing are near and single. We use that, but when it's far and more in number, we use those. Look here, when the one thing is here to near us, we use that. But where is more than one, we use those. Okay. But when the plural of yet the plural of hat. Okay. When the singular is hat, its plural is hats, but not hose. Okay, the poet says that is hat, hats, but not hose. Okay, now look here. Second last stanza. The masculine pronouns are he, his, and him. But imagine the feminine she, she's, and shim. Look here, it's so funny, na? Okay, now here the poet tells about pronoun. You know pronoun? The pronoun are used instead of nouns. जो noun की जगह यूज होते हैं वो pronouns कहे जाते हैं. Masculine gender is used for boys, males or male animal. Okay, so here it is used he, his, and him. and feminine is used for females and girls or female animals. Okay, so it's used as she, her, and hers. Here again, poet trying to understand the concept as to why feminine can't be she, she's, and sheem. Okay, like he, his, and him. Poet says that why it's not she, she's, and sheem. Okay, then last stanza we will see. So our English, I think you will all agree, is the trickiest language you ever did see. Now here last stanza, the poet says that English is not only funny and complicated language, but also a tricky and difficult. Okay, it's a tricky and difficult language. So it's very important to understand the basic element or else of English language. The poet tells us that it's important to understand the basic elements of English grammar. Okay, you will also say why English is hard. Okay, when you know the basic elements, then you also says that why English is so hard. Okay, now we have seen this poem. It's such a funny poem. Here we see the grammar topic singular and plural and the different examples of this topic. Okay, now here new word plural. We know that plural and singular. Okay, so first is plural, a word showing that there is a more than one of anything. एक से ज़्यादा जहाँ चीज़ें होते हैं वहाँ पे प्लूरल वर्ड यूज़ किए जाते हैं. मीन्स the object more than one. Now second is masculine, related to the male gender, used for boys, men, or male animals. Masculine used for male genders. Now third is feminine, the word which used for girls, women, or females. Female animals. It's used for female animals, girls, and women. It's feminine. Now fourth word is trickiest, means most difficult. Okay, it's a difficult language. So today we have seen the different rules of singular and plural. We also seen the difference between masculine and feminine pronoun. Okay, so your today's homework is solve exercises which are given below to the poem in your English notebook. Okay, so thank you, bye, take care.